It's a really interesting layout. I think it's really good for our conference, the way that the tournament is planned out this year. So we're going with the double bye for those top two seeds. The number 1 and number 2 seeds are in the semis. So that means 5 through 8 are playing the first round. Winners of those two plays 3 and 4. The winner of that plays 1 and 2, and so on. It really makes for an exciting tournament. You know, I think anybody in any of these matches can really beat anybody. We know that it's gonna take a lot, but we're preparing, you know, to be playing 4 matches in a row.
I think we're all really excited and focused. It's a great opportunity to be going to the MEC tournament again. In a way, I do think that's an advantage because we are going to be used to the gym. We are going to be used to playing at a high level. So I think overall, I think that will help us.
I think one of the biggest things is obviously the defense has picked up. We're doing a really strong job of executing our serving plan and then just defending behind it. So we're getting some blocks, but when the ball's getting past the block, we're getting a lot of digs. And that gives us more opportunities to score and just makes it, you know, harder on another team. When you're taking aggressive swings and you're not scoring, I think that takes away from a team's confidence just overall. Offensively too as well, our hitters are getting in a better rhythm off of Brittany, which has been big. You know, when you have a freshman setter coming in, you can do all you want in practice, but when it's in game time, things are a little bit different. So they're definitely getting more comfortable with her. And I think one of the biggest pluses that we have going into this weekend is, you know, just depth. So if someone's having an off night, we have someone that can go on the court and produce. You know, we've had Jenny do that with setting winning matches. Lauren this past weekend came in and provided a great spark off the bench. So we've got a lot of depth. I think that's going to be huge if, you know, we're going forward and we're playing 4 matches back to back.
Winning the last 4 or 5 games was a huge momentum builder for us just because, I mean, we started our season very strong and then we kind of had a few weak points where it got kind of difficult, and it typically does during the middle of the season. That's when you have to grind it out, but being able to finish on such a high note is awesome.
I think just going in with the confidence that we can play some really good volleyball, and Eastern Michigan is also a really good team. It's just a good matchup, and we're really excited.
I'm looking forward to this match on Friday night. I know we're really excited about the matchup. It's been a long time since we've played Eastern. We're a much different team, and so are they. They had a big win at Northern on Saturday night, so they're coming off with some high momentum, just like we are. You know, beating BG for the first time for the senior class, I think really gives us a good flow going into this MAC tournament weekend.
It was really awesome to be able to come out of this past weekend with a win, especially on senior night. We're really just going to focus on what we've been doing well, staying together as a team, being consistent, and playing like we know how to play.
I think being there once kind of got our first time jitters out.
Being in the MEC tournament last year, I think it was a little taste of what we wanted.
The second time going, it's going to be more excited, ready to play. And we've played at OU before a couple of times. Like, we played there already once a season, but for seniors and juniors, we played there multiple times. So it's kind of like we've been there before, just ready to play a different opponent.
I think that we have a really good chance. What it's going to take is just the upperclassmen, their experience being in that position before, and the underclassmen being able to adapt to this new situation.
They've all been in a high pressure, if you want to call it that, intense environment before. All 3 of them really have provided a really strong energy, I think, too, especially Challen and Kelsey. And it's something that we've worked on with Brittany. I think she's done a great job. I have to commend her on kind of changing her on-court personality. It's tough as a freshman to come in and try to communicate and connect with the players that are used to someone different. And they've definitely added a level of consistency, which has helped as well. So they're ready to go. The whole team's ready to go. They're going to be playing for each other and bellying for each other no matter what the situation is.
I think that's something that all of the seniors are thinking about right now, is that this is our last chance.
My approach to it is just kind of go all out. I mean, leave everything on the court.
It is now or never, so it's going to come down to the heart that this team has, and if we play the way that we know how to play and that our coaches know how we can play, then I think we're going to be really happy with how we do this weekend.
Can say that 3, 1, 2, 3. That's it.